This is Doopy McButterscotch, and we're back to do some more movie reviews. Now we're going to start with Kevin Costner's movies, Dances with Wolves. Now, I'm going to spoil it right here for you because it's, nobody ever dances with wolves. In fact, nobody ever even dances. There may be a wolf or two in there, but no one dances with them. So, sorry to burst your bubble, but I just thought I'd tell you about that because I thought that was going to be the movie. I thought Kevin Costner was going to dance with wolves, and he never did. The motherfucker. I couldn't believe it, but you know, it's a Native American name that he went with, so that's his Native American name. It's like a standing bear or howling wolf, but his name is stupid as hell, Dances with Wolves. I mean, it's usually just two names, but you know, Kevin Costner, being the millionaire, decided he had to put 3 words in there instead of the usual 2, like a dickhead. You know, it's about him in the Civil War, and he gets captured by Indians, and then he learns that the Indians aren't as bad as they're supposed to be, and he joins up with them and joins their ranks, and you'll have to watch the rest of the movie to find out. But that's Dances with Wolves. I mean, it's a pretty good movie. Let's see what we got next. The Bodyguard. It's got let's see, what is the name of that? It's some singer. I've forgotten her name, but that's pretty bad. I probably should know her name. It'll come back to me at some point. But Kevin Costner is a bodyguard, and he protects a well-known singer from a psychopath stalker fan dude, and the stalker fan dude eventually gets killed in the end, and everybody lives happily ever after. Yeah, it's an alright movie, but it's not the greatest. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Yeah, Robin Hood in this one, it's not really the best Robin Hood movie. I would recommend Robin Hood Men in Tights and Robin Hood the animated movie of the 70s over this one, because it's a bit of a bore, personally. I mean, there's a lot of good Robin Hood movies, and this is not really one of them. It's got Morgan Freeman, and he's kind of boring in that one too. But it does have Professor Snape in it. He brings his charm to the whole thing. He's a real good villain. But Kevin Costner and Morgan Freeman, they're just kind of average. They're not really the best. They kind of suck. This is a bummer. Thumbs down. Let's see what we got next. Waterworld. No, I watched this one after I'd gotten the book, and I was really pumped up for seeing Waterworld because I actually went to the Waterworld exhibit in Universal Studios, and I saw that, and ever since I saw that little show, I wanted to see the actual movie, and I actually saw it. And some people say it's bad, but I thought it was pretty good. I mean, good villain. Kevin Costner was okay. I mean, he was kind of like the man with no name. They just kind of called him Mariner, even though he's never called that in the movie. But I thought it was good. I mean, it's a world where it's only water. I mean, that entertained me. I mean, that's not a sucky plan. I mean, it's better than some Hollywood ideas, I'll tell you that. I mean, you might have called this shit back in the day, but hell, compare it to the movies that come out today. Damn, this movie's good in comparison. Already did JFK. We already did The Untouchables. A Perfect World. Is that a perfect world? Nope. No, it isn't, and especially not in this movie. It does have Clint Eastwood. No, he's not the badass that's shooting everybody else up. He is a sheriff, and Kevin Costner is the criminal, and he's chasing him down. But Clint Eastwood is a respectable lawman who lets Kevin Costner run around and do his thing, but he doesn't do anything unorthodox. Kevin Costner is not the bad kind of criminal, he's the good kind of criminal, and he does a pretty good job. I like the movie. Mostly because it had Clint Eastwood. I mean, I really like Clint Eastwood. I mean, even if he's in a bad movie, I have seen one bad movie that I didn't really like with Clint Eastwood, but the majority of them I like. We'll get to that on the next page, but Perfect World, pretty nice. Message in a bottle. Oh, this one was really depressing and terrible. I'm going to ruin it because it doesn't deserve to have its secret kept. Yeah. It's got Paul Newman, who I think Paul Newman is a really iffy actor. I mean, he's got some good movies, but I think most of his movies suck. I mean, they're either boring and you can't understand them, or he's just an old man that doesn't make any sense. Or you're watching one of his good movies, but we'll get to Paul Newman's list later. But Message in a Bottle, Kevin Costner dies at the end. It's really depressing. It's not really that good. If you want to make someone cry or bore them to sleep, you could get them to watch Message in a Bottle. But I would never recommend this to anyone. Even if you are the kind of dudes that like to put messages in a bottle and see if anyone gets them, don't do it. Don't watch this movie. It's going to be a disappointment. A big disappointment. Tin Cup. Is there a tin cup in this movie? No, there isn't. There's no tin cup in it. It's about golfing. Mini golfing. No. Not mini golfing. There should be a movie about mini golfing, but you know, it's about golfing. It doesn't have Happy Gilmore in it, which is already a major downside. And Kevin Costner with some other broad, I can't remember her name. She's in the book too. I've forgotten who she was. It's suckish. Well, but it does have Cheech in it. Yeah, it's got Cheech in it, so he's the caddy in the movie, so he makes the film not so much of a bummer. It's watchable because it's got Cheech in it. Yeah, not the best. Field of Dreams. Now, I've got an interesting little personal input to put in this one. The actual Field of Dreams that they filmed on, I have actually been there, and I have taken a picture of myself in the stalks of corn, and I have walked out. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I got to swing the bat and get kind of a strikeout, but oh no, we're running out of time. Alright, I'll give you the rest of my review on Field of Dreams in the next vid. See ya!